Hello, this is Emran Shibishi, and he is Isaac Bakhele, and this is our Euro 2020 predictors. Me and Isaac are gonna go through and predict our the whole tournament. Who and then at the end we're gonna talk about just some takeaways, what we're looking forward to at this upcoming European Championship, Euro 2020. It's really Euro 2021, but they're still calling it Euro 2020. First, we're gonna go through Isaac's bracket, and hopefully we get some surprises.
I already made them, and the only
Yeah.
thing I somewhat regret a little bit is like I underestimated Switzerland a little bit, but it won't make much of a difference because I don't think they will go to the round of 16 anyways.
All right.
Okay.
Let's. Oh, let me move this down a little bit. All right. So Group A: Switzerland, Turkey, Wales, and Italy. What are your
So
thoughts?
I have so can I tell you like where I'm gonna put them first and then we can like debate on it or whatever?
Say that again.
I can just tell you like it
Yeah, yeah,
so I
yeah,
have
yeah.
Italy top. Yeah,
Tell me what you got.
yeah.
Yeah, so I can
I have
check
Italy
it.
top,
Okay.
Turkey second, and originally I put Wales third, but I think I'm gonna change it to Switzerland third and then Wales fourth.
Yeah, real quick. What's your quick takeaway of this group?
The Italians, I think they're making a comeback. Their team's getting much stronger, and I feel like Turkey is one of the underrated teams in the tournament. They can go somewhat far.
I
Everyone looks
definitely,
over them.
I definitely
Yeah,
agree with you on the Turkey. They don't have the well, I wouldn't say they don't have the biggest name, but they got a lot of talented players and a good
yeah,
roster. I can't wait to see that.
100%.
And then you have
Yeah,
Switzerland over Wales. You changed that last second. What prompted you to change
yeah.
your mind?
I mean, I didn't do much research on Switzerland, and I forgot about some of their players like Shaqiri and Xhaka. And they have a decent spine. I think they
Yeah,
can get there.
they always have had a very good not a very good roster, but like they don't have any holes.
Quality.
They all everything is solid. Yeah, they have quality. They just don't have that big superstar. But yeah, I don't want to give away too much, but this is close to what mine's gonna be.
Hmm.
Actually, quite might be quite the same. All right, let's move on to Group B.
All right, for Group B,
Russia, Belgium, Denmark, and Finland, who are making their first appearance.
I have
Timo Pukki.
Belgium top.
Yeah, I think that's the consensus for everybody. Belgium top.
Yeah,
But oh, speaking of, we didn't say this before, but this group will be this first group will be played in. Most of the games will be in Italy, in
Italy.
Rome.
Yeah.
So Italy will have the advantage in here, and then in Group B, Denmark is gonna have the advantage. And I don't know if that's gonna go in your mind when you decide who you got second. I think this is pretty straightforward. What about you?
I put Denmark second, but I wasn't
Yeah,
aware that they were gonna have a home advantage.
yeah,
I
well,
just
that
think
could play
they're
real.
better than Russia and Finland. I put Russia
Yeah,
in third and Finland in fourth.
yeah, yeah. Thing is, Den Denmark being home could play a role. Maybe they could jump
Oh
Belgium. Who
yeah,
knows? Maybe because the game between Denmark and Belgium will also be in will be in Copenhagen, or yeah, I think one of the cities in Denmark. And I also think Russia has home games this tournament too. I don't know whether the
yeah.
Russia
They
Denmark.
have one.
I don't know when the Russian Denmark game where that'll be. Who has the real? Let me see. Oh, it doesn't say here. Let's see. We can type it up real quick. Yeah, okay. So Parkin, I think that's Copenhagen. Yeah. So yeah, they will the Denmark will have their home field for all games, and Russia will have home field against Belgium and Finland, which is brutal for Belgium and Italy that they have to travel to Denmark and Russia, be playing away games all the time, rather than when they face each other. But yeah, let me move this real quick over here so we can do this. So, by the way, can you see me when I'm dragging the faces to the other side? Can you see that too, or not really? No, you
The
can't.
face. I can see you right now.
No, like never mind. Because I dragged the faces from one side of the screen to another. I thought I wanted to know if you
Oh
could see.
no.
All right, let's move on. This group,
Okay, I have Netherlands
Austria,
first.
Austria, North Macedonia making their first appearance, Ukraine and Netherlands. Oh, straight off the bat, you think it's clear and it's Netherlands?
Yeah, Netherlands on top.
Okay.
Austria second, Ukraine third, and North Macedonia fourth.
Yeah, Netherlands very shaky so far. This under Frank de Boer. I have a lot to say about them. Might be surprised where I put them. And then yeah, so you went Austria over Ukraine. Okay, and
Yeah,
then yeah, North Macedonia. Okay, oh well, look at what we got here. Look at what we got here. Scotland, England, Croatia, Czech Republic. Hey, what you got, my brother?
English viewers will like that England I put first, Croatia second, Scotland third, and then Czechoslovakia fourth.
Okay, you have Scotland third. Real quick before you quickly talk about why you got these teams in this order, I'm so looking forward to that England Scotland game. It's great that we get blessed this British rivalry, a derby. I don't know if they call it that, whatever they call it. It's gonna be amazing atmosphere. It is gonna be in England, and they might have a very loud, big crowd in there. But you know what? It's a derby, and I give Scotland a shot to get something out of it. And Scotland do get to play home games in their other two games against Croatia and Czech Republic. Keep that in mind too. Um,
Hmm.
yeah. So what you got?
I mean, Scotland, they can always overachieve, I think, and they could get second even. I think it was somewhat close, although Croatia, I think, have the better squad, although a lot of them are aging. I think England was an easy top. They have plenty of amazing players like Kane, and some of their players are out of form, but like Kane, Grealish, and Foden, them alone, like that's a really good front three. And then, with Mason Mount in behind them, although the defense is a bit shaky because, some injuries like Harry Maguire, but I don't know anything about Czechoslovakia, to be honest. Czech
Czech
Republic.
Republic. Czech Republic. They have some quality. They got the West Ham boys, Kofal and um, I'm forgetting his name, Susech. They got a solid team, honestly. I've seen them play. They don't really have any big names like that, but they play really well. They nick the ball around. There's quality in that team. But I'll tell you where they'll go whenever we get there, because my predictions are next. All right, next we
Yeah.
got Poland, Spain, Sweden, Slovakia. Spain will have all home games in this group. To
And
keep in mind.
yeah, I
Yes.
put Spain top. Spain top,
Yeah.
Poland
Straightforward.
second,
Yeah.
Sweden third, and Slovakia fourth.
Okay. Real quick before you talk about why you have this group, which this is pretty straightforward, honestly. Poland, Sweden, that might be questionable,
Yeah,
but Spain, they're really recovering from COVID. I think they're all getting the vaccines right now. They had a couple that got
yeah,
COVID, and now
Busquets.
they're all in lockdown. It was Busquets, and I don't know if they released the name of the second one, but yeah, it'll be tough for them to quickly. Good thing the tournament's in their house. They get to play all three games in Bilbao, so it's not like they have to travel to other countries and stuff. And hopefully they all recover in time for that first game, which they have more of a chance to because they're one of the later groups, so they play their
Hmm.
game starts at a later date. Okay, let's
Yeah,
move on to the group F, the group that, if you told me that I only get to watch this group and I don't have to miss all the group stage matches, I would have been a little bummed out, but I'll be like, okay, well, I still get Portugal, France, Germany, and even Hungary, which is a decent team. What you got, man?
I mean, yeah, the group of death. It's gonna be some very good games. And to be honest, I see France. I see France going on top. They have like an insane squad packed in every position. I can't see them finishing anywhere outside of first, in my opinion.
You said France?
Yeah, France.
Okay.
I think Portugal are also a very strong team. They've been shaky in some places, and they have a lot of different what's it called, lineups that they could play because of all the different players they have. And Portugal, they could have a really good tournament, like amazing, or it could go really bad. But I'm gonna put them in second because I think Germany, although Germany has a lot of really amazing talented players, they don't play together very well as a team. They don't fit together well. So I'm having Portugal second and Germany third in the group of death. So that means Hungary gets fourth.
Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be
Although
a
you
fast.
never know.
Yeah, this is gonna be a fascinating group, and I can't count out the Germans too. I mean, I know they've been in bad form, losing to Spain 6-0 in their last competitive match in the Nations League, and they got a couple wins in friendlies. I saw the game against Latvia. It's Latvia, but they played well. Timo scored, and so that's always good to see. Havertz was brilliant that game, and I think they're gonna go with the front three because this is the front three that I believe started. I think it was Havertz, Muller up top, and I'm forgetting who was the winger on the left side. Correct me if I'm wrong. Might have been Gnabry. Might have been
I'm
Gnabry, and
I'm not sure.
I
That's what I
think
was probably thinking, but
that will be the front three, and that's a deadly front three. And think about the guys you got coming off the bench like Sane and Werner, and I think they're gonna go with the back three this tournament, which I guess
Boateng.
if it's Rudiger, because he played with that in Chelsea, they got Hummels back, which kind of solidified that back line. I like Gosens and what he can do up and down the flank as a wing back rather than just playing as a fullback. So yeah, I like Germany, but who knows what's gonna happen. You have a chance to predict your four best third place teams.
Okay. So I put Germany because I think they have an amazing team. They can get some points off of Portugal or even France, and I think they probably will beat Hungary as well. So Germany. And then I put Sweden because I think the gap between Sweden and Poland is not that far, and they can beat Slovakia as well.
They could easily finish second in that group.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, I think that was an easy pick for a
It's a
third
shame
place
that
team.
it's a shame Zlatan will be out after his return.
Yeah, yeah. After all
Okay,
these years.
who's your
Okay,
other two?
and I put Russia as well. Russia can get some points. They're in a decent group, and they're a good team themselves. And then finally, I put Ukraine because Ukraine is in a
Yeah,
group where Ukraine could be any of those teams in their group. They
yeah,
easily can.
including
So yeah,
Netherlands.
yeah, exactly.
All right, now it's time to predict the knockout where the money is made. Can't wait till we get to England. Can't wait, can't wait, can't wait. All
So
right.
then with Belgium,
Whoa,
Germany,
whoa.
yeah,
We get Belgium, Germany straight off the bat. Keep in mind, some of these third place teams, there's no way that we can really rank them because it's based on points and all that. So to be honest, some of these third place matchups are probably not going to happen, but it's still good to talk about. And most of the third place teams we have are going to lose. So it's not really going to affect the later part of our bracket, the more important
yeah.
parts. Belgium, Germany.
So Belgium, Germany, I think they're both known for having extremely stacked squads in every position. They have a lot of amazing players. I think the big difference is that Belgium, they weld in together, like they fit together a lot better. And I think with, both Hazards and De Bruyne, and especially Lukaku, that team can do a lot of things. So I'm putting Belgium over Germany. Now, of course, Germany could surprise me. They could play really well, Lokin's team. So who knows? Maybe Germany could go all the way even if they played really amazing. But this time, I'm predicting they're going out in the round of 16.
Fair,
So
fair,
next game,
fair.
yeah,
Um, Italy, Austria.
Italy, Austria. I think Italy is one of those teams that people have counted out this tournament that can do big things.
I think a
Even
lot
though,
has to do with that they didn't get the chance to see them in the last major tournament at the World Cup.
yeah,
So, but
they've
yeah, they
disappeared for a
have been a
while, but
little
they're back.
underrated. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
exactly. I
I
think
see
this
that.
Italian team can be Austria.
Oh, hold up. Keep in mind, I didn't tell you where this game is. Seville. Okay. Thought it might have been in Munich, but no, it's in Seville. So no home field advantage for anyone. And this one will be in Wembley. Okay, France,
Italians
Russia.
winning in Wembley. France, Russia. Let's see. I don't think I need to explain.
Yeah.
I think it is
Let's make sure it's in Bucharest in
France.
Hungary, I think, but it doesn't matter. Yeah,
Yeah. That
Croatia,
one last thing
Poland.
to add about that last fixture. France will they'll miss Benzema since his injury, but I think they'll be just fine without him.
Uh, I don't think his injury is nothing. I think it's just a precautionary one. You shouldn't miss any
Oh,
time. It's just precautionary.
okay. Either way, they'll be fine.
And they still got Big Giroud up there. Who I mean,
Yeah,
a lot. He's
I know
you
he's not
can't.
going to score goals, but he's still going to be a good team player.
I mean, he didn't score goals at the last World Cup, but I think that
Yeah, he
myth
scored
that
like
like
one.
he doesn't. No, he didn't. He didn't score any goals at the last World Cup. But
Oh
that myth
man.
that he doesn't score goals for France is just not true. He's the second leading goal scorer for France all time. He's only 5 behind Henry to break it. He scores goals for France. It's just he didn't score a goal in that last World Cup. And if he is the main myth, which will probably be Benzema, I have no doubts that he'll not win in this tournament. Croatia,
Okay, yeah.
Poland. Croatia,
Croatia,
Poland.
Poland.
This is in
I put
Copenhagen.
Croatia ahead for this one.
Okay.
I don't think they're
Ooh,
the team they were
rematch.
last time around, or in the World Cup. I don't think they're still the same team. But I mean, they still got, Modric and who's still pretty freaking good. He's very good. They have a really good squad around him. I don't know too much about them, but I'm confident they can beat Poland.
Okay. Spain, Ukraine. Keep in mind this game. Okay, Scotland. No. Spain, Ukraine, and Scotland in Hampton Park.
Okay, Spain, Ukraine. Me, I have Spain ahead. I mean, they have a really good team, even though they've been very inefficient. I think they're still a really good team, and they can do it this tournament. They're another team that people have not said will go far, but they can. If they have a really good tournament, they can do very good things. They just need Morata to score some goals.
Yeah, I think I'd rather go. I'll say I'll keep that in later. I don't think Morata should be the one up top, but I'll keep that later. England,
Okay.
Portugal. This game, keep in mind, this game was supposed to actually be in Dublin, but Dublin couldn't guarantee that you could have fans in the stadium. So, of course, they moved it to Wembley so England could have an easier shot in this game. But
This
I
is
think you like this Portugal team. So let's see where you go. Actually, could you imagine after
this
singing is
is
coming home, coming home, coming home, they lose in the round of 16? Is that what you think will happen?
this for me was the most difficult game to decide in the round in all of the brackets because I feel like whoever wins this
You
game
think
can
they're
go to
even?
the final. I feel like whoever wins this
Yeah,
game can
yeah,
very easily go to
yeah,
the final.
yeah. It's this bracket right here, this corner bracket. I think for me too, it's like the bracket of life. I actually have a surprise coming out of here. So you got um so who you got?
I mean, I think it could really go either way, but I put Portugal myself,
You did.
even though England have the home advantage. Yeah, England is one of the most overrated teams in the tournament just because of the fans, really, you know. But they're still like very like I think if
I
England beat
think it's the
Portugal,
fact
I think
that
they'll go to the
we
final.
also since we are English speakers, we can hear them more. Like we listen to read them on Twitter and stuff more. Like we can listen to what
Yeah,
people say in Spain because we don't speak Spanish. We don't speak Dutch. We don't speak Swedish. We don't speak
yeah, that's true.
whatever Ukraine language is. What's Ukraine's language? I don't know.
I think
Whatever it is.
they have their own language that's similar to
Yeah,
Spanish. I mean, to Russian.
yeah, something like that. So England, Portugal. You got coming out of
I,
here.
I
Oh,
I
you
put
have
Portugal.
Portugal. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay. Wow. This is a rivalry. I'm pretty sure some next
yeah,
since they're border right. They're basically like connected to each other. This is going to be
yeah.
fascinating if we're blessed with this matchup. Netherlands, Sweden. We're in
For
the
me,
bracket of life.
I'm having Netherlands going through. They,
Really? Wow. You have
yeah,
them going to
over
the
Sweden.
quarters.
Yeah, it's weird. I would have never said I think the Dutch men will go all the way to the quarters, but with the bracket they've been given, I think they're capable of beating Sweden.
Okay. Turkey, Denmark.
Turkey. For me, it's
Pretty
Turkey.
straightforward.
Yeah,
Straightforward. All right. Let's speed up these last couple of rounds. Belgium, Italy.
going Belgium. Big squad, better than Italy. They always make it far. Belgium do it.
Yeah, it's just the lack of quality in between these two. World Cup final rematch: France versus Croatia.
This will be fun to see, and I think France will win it.
By the way, that last okay, it's in Munich. Okay, France, Croatia. This will be fun. It's in Russia, and you go France. Okay, Spain, Portugal. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is in
They
Spain.
they just
Nope,
played
it's in
too.
Italy. It's in Italy. Yeah, they played. really they got dominated by Spain, if I have to be honest.
Yeah, I think Spain dominated that game. Portugal didn't have Ruben Diaz, so they can be better more defensively. I just think
But
Spain was lacking that, I don't know, that last
that
bit
killer number
quality to
nine.
score some goals. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's for sure. I think this game will be played, will be like Spain was the better team, but Portugal won. That's how I see it.
Netherlands, Turkey.
Netherlands, Turkey. I think Turkey will win, which is, I mean, this is really very good for Turkey all the way to the semifinal.
Yeah, even though it was kind of like an England run up to the semifinal, how
Yeah,
they got in the World Cup, but I mean, still, it shows their quality to beat
yeah.
teams like the Netherlands, Denmark. All right, let's go Belgium, France.
Belgium, France. Um, but I think it's France.
That's a rematch, by the way, of the last semifinals.
Yeah,
This
last
will
time I remember.
these all these games will be in Wembley. You have France again,
Yeah, France again.
okay, and then Portugal, Turkey,
Portugal.
Portugal. Okay, France, Portugal in the final.
Repeat of the last Euros.
Yep, repeat of the last Euros. Yeah, I didn't even remember. I didn't even realize that last year's Portugal won. This Euros, who will win?
France.
France will win this Euros, and they will do the double with the World Cup and the Euros.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think this nothing really too controversial, really, in this bracket. I
Unless you're
mean,
an English fan.
unless you're an English fan, man, then this was the worst bracket of all time. But yeah,
Yeah. Oh, most of the brackets I saw from English fans, they had them going to the final. So yeah,
oh
it's
yeah,
gonna be pretty upsetting.
yeah.
I mean, it was a very far stretch. They'd be like, in a one-off game, we can beat Spain. I'm like, yeah, you could. And then they go in one-off game, we can also beat this team and this team. It's like that's not
They
really.
could convince themselves in a one-off game they would be France.